Pagan forest. Undisclosed pagan forest. Adam Green, No More News. Back again with Think for Yourself.
Kevin.
I've
half doxed.
TFY. Doing some pagan things here. Wanted to share the pagan walk we're doing. This, when the Christians say we're LARPers, this is what they mean. It means we go on walks in the forest. We're looking for the sacred tree so we can dance around it naked like they think we do. And then I gotta find my family so we can sacrifice some babies also, right?
Right.
Because like, if you don't believe in Jesus, what do you believe in, Odin? What do you think that paganism's gonna save us, bro?
Waiting for Rabbi Jesus, Will.
Yeah, Jesus, like, no, this is making Aliyah to my holy land. This is the sacred holy land, not some desert, not some Middle Eastern desert where people evolved to have big schnozzes.
You know, we don't know if Rabbi Jesus was real, but we do know our ancestors were real, and we do know that this forest,
we knew that was gonna happen.
this beautiful nature is real. And so that's something we can touch.
Yeah, we're gonna go chase some pigs in the forest like E. Michael Jones said. Without Jesus, we'd just be chasing pigs in the forest because, like, pigs are totally not kosher, so you can't be any more Jewish than...
But we are allowed to eat it, but they did save us from that.
Yeah.
We have a new covenant
Because
now.
of Jesus, we have the new covenant, so we're not under the law. We're not beholden to the Jewish laws anymore, bro. But we're the true Israel, and our temple liturgy is just like the true Pharisees. That's why our priests dress up like Pharisees.
So what do you think is real? We talk about what we don't believe. If you were to make a bet of some sort of phenomenon that actually does exist, that sort of is beyond our scientific understanding. So for instance, I'll go first. I think there's something to do with dreams. I don't want to be schizo about it, but I've seen, bits of evidence that maybe there's something to do with dreams. Maybe you could get a hint of...
Dreams are our consciousness, our unconscious mind consciousness while we sleep, and it's our brains defragging. Is that the term, right? Computers?
Okay.
Defragging? That's what it's called, right?
I'll take it. But, do you believe anyone that's ever seen something beforehand? People see a plane crash, they miss their plane, and then the plane crashes. And
you mean like Final Destination? That's just a movie, bro.
That's just a movie. But, for instance, Travis Barker, his daughter was screaming and crying at him the day he had a plane crash, saying, your plane's going to crash. Everyone saw his daughter freaking out, and then it did crash. And so there's enough of these stories. I hadn't heard that story yet. There's a lot of these stories. And so...
Well, I think dreams have a positive effect that, like, you dream about things you're thinking about. So, like, if you dream... I had a dream that I was, like, standing on the edge of the cliff at the beach, and my daughter, like, fell down. I tried to, kick her and save her, and then she fell off the cliff. So it's like, now I felt that fear... And now in the real world, I'm extra cognizant to not let her fall off a cliff because I felt as if it were real.
Yeah, and that's absolutely the practical way to look at dreams. But if there was any sort of magic in our consciousness, I think it would have something to do with that. There's people that claim that, I read someone's mind in a dream. They find out information. And I'm not saying that I know for sure. I'm just saying that if I was going to place a bet, I'd bet it on that.
I'm going to check my Rumble and see. Hopefully we're still live right now, even though I didn't pull it up. But I'm just going to check my Rumble and see if I can do this. Might as well. Well, we're live. Let's see. If I can do this. Okay, well.
I'll see there's Insomniac still awake. See?
Yeah.
That's good.
I wonder how that's pulling in. Hell yeah. Marduk says, hell yeah. Good luck with your walk. I'll listen later. Go to the gym. Nah, bro. We're just going to swing from some trees like our monkey ancestors.
Before the Jews saved us.
For the what?
Before the Jews saved us.
Yeah, before the Jews saved us from the trees.
It's good, though. We're getting the Insomniacs, the early birds, the Europeans.
Yeah, if you know, you know. So we're just doing some real pagan shit here, guys. Just touching grass, touching moss in the homeland.
Fatherland.
The fatherland, making aliyah to the fatherland, breathing the forest air.
Voten is somewhere deep inside.
Yeah,
this
we're
forest.
searching for Odin and Thor right now.
Well, Norway is Odin. I think here they had Voten.
Wotan?
Wotan, something like that.
I've never done a walk and talk. I did a walk and talk at my house, which is like basically desert, pretty much, unless you're by the beach.
That's still cool though.
Yeah, it was cool, but I did it with my old thing. Now I got the selfie sticks a little further. I got the wireless mic.
Let me see if I can read the chat with mine, and then
Yeah,
we can
tell
react
us
to
who's in the chat.
Let's see if we got any Europeans.
Yeah.
European check.
Where the green-pilled Euro bros at?
No tree guy.
Who's the arborist in the chat?
Yeah, we need an arborist.
Look at this hunting dog.
Beautiful.
Hey, buddy.
Krusko.
5:33 early California stream.
Wow.
We're not in Kansas anymore, bro. Does this look like California to you, bro?
California. We're coast to coast, by the way. That's our show. When we're together, it's coast to coast. East Coast,
spirit
West
vision of who really killed Charlie Kirk. Yeah, like Candace Owens. But that was one of her proofs. She's like, Charlie came to me in a dream and he said, like, seek vengeance, and they did it to me. My wife killed me, basically, is what she was going for.
Yeah, man, that's the best evidence that something went awry is her reaction. Does not seem sincere. She's not grieving.
She was just like the token that was made by PragerU and TPUSA and Daily Wire, and now she's the leading voice of the opposition. And like, and who follows her is a bunch of like women, right?
It's a little rainy.
A little rainy. Well, we're gonna turn it
Are we
around.
about it, or are we gonna turn around?
Yeah, we're gonna turn around. We have just left the densely populated pagan forest. Yeah, I think it's locked on you. Oh yeah, it's locked. There we go. See the red?
Yep.
I gotta check the settings on this thing. I do not. Keep your eye out for beekeepers out there. There are I've seen no bugs. I've seen one spider the whole time I've been here. Not one ant.
It's too cold.
Not one fly.
They exist. There's fewer of them than in America, but once it gets cold, they all go on the ground.
No killer predators out here that could get us. It's just like we're the king of the forest.
Yeah, they killed them off a long time ago. There are bears when you go super, super deep into special forests that are protected, but the ones that humans are allowed to go into usually are pretty sterile. They got badgers, fox, hedgehogs. They've got
squirrels,
the odd snake
snakes?
or whatever. Every now and then there's snakes. Yeah, they go mostly underground in the cold.
Not poisonous though?
No, there are no venomous snakes that I know of.
Oh wow, heaven. We took them all out. I wonder if there was ever poisonous snakes and we just killed them all.
Thank God the Jews saved us, because we would have killed them all.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's
Cut back, yeah. Is it looping for you guys too? Green Pill Roadshow. Early morning.
Okay.
35 viewers. Wait, yeah, we lost
cut
connection.
it off, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Which way do we go to get back?
This forward.
Okay, let's see here. Oak tree.
Story about Mozart. Tell me if you already heard this. So when he was in trouble. Let's see someone from Zimbabwe do that. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, write down like the philosophy of music or having, I can't read music.
Yeah. He perfectly wrote it with a quill pen with no errors as a child. And he could perform it and all that. Odin?
Dude, what's going on? Rained on finally?
Kruskot.
Yo, bro, we're in the forest. Imagine how degrading it is to think that like another place where the Jewish ancestors are from is that place is where they had the truth. God chose the people that lived in that area. This place, these were a bunch of heathen barbarians. They're all burning in hell.
I'm constantly reminded by it. So I go in the countryside, I climb the mountain of Liechtenstein, and at the top of it, there was this little chapel with all this like old Christian stuff. And in one point, I'm like, okay, these Europeans built this, and it's part of our history. Unfortunately, it was hijacked for an extremely long amount of time. Europeans were doing it, so I don't want it like all thrown out and destroyed, but I want to acknowledge how tragic it is that it was hijacked. And I think the best thing is for us to sort of reclaim what could have been.
It didn't just like hijack and inject. It was like a parasite that came in and just like hijacked the whole system and made everything about it. Like there's never been a more dominant meme than the Jesus meme.
Yeah, to see this corpse on a stick posted everywhere, and the fact that that's completely conquered everyone's mindset, their worldview, as Jay Dyer would put it.
I was thinking more about what Owen was saying. I tagged Owen on that too. It's like, Owen, if you're gonna be teasing Jesus deception stuff and you get tagged and everybody and clipped and you're gonna ignore WTF, bro.
Yep.
I wonder if we're live now. I don't even know.
The service should be better here.
Should be, yeah. Almost flawless. I was joking about the Elon Musk and your Starlink screwing me over.
Left here.
Hopefully the fam made it back.
Not too difficult.
She's just like, what the hell? Getting rained on.
There's certain places, there's this really deep forest that they had this like little beer garden in the middle of it. It's like we hear like little music and we show up and there's just a bunch of German dudes eating pretzels and hot dogs, and it was super cool.
You know what I think would be cool? I also want, too bad that they're banning DJI drones, but I think you can connect these wireless mics to a drone that just like follows you.
Yeah.
20 feet away.
You could sort of talk.
That would be, oh shit, okay, wife is calling. All right, we're gonna close this up. Thanks for watching, guys.